Hello guys, welcome to this channel today. And in today's video I'm going to show you two main things. First thing is you are going to learn how to produce the screening paint and then how to make it look white when you are using it outside. Now you know outside you can't use POP cement to do screening outside, but there is a way you can do it to make the outside look very white. Than many people will think you use POP cement outside, or they will just believe that they have already painted the house. So this is one of the best way to do screeding if you are a screeding person or you are looking for someone to do a screeding job for you. So we are handling this job somewhere and we are making it this white. And of course another thing is that some people, they will do outside screeding for you and it will be looking very black. It does not make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make the work or the building look beautiful. So this particular strategy you are using here will make sure that you get your outside this white as it is on my background, and maybe you can check other video that will drop before and see how white the building is. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it helps us spread this message further and faster. Like this video so that YouTube will suggest it to as many people as they can. It is also one of the support you can give us. So let's get started. Now it is important for you to follow this step by step, because if you miss any of these steps, you are going to get it wrong. So it is very important for you to watch this step by step and follow it step by step. So this is the first step. You have washed your buckets. Now for the purpose of this, you need to either use a drum or use a bucket that use many buckets, because you need to get the colors unified. The colors have to be the same so that this one will not be looking black and then the other one will be looking white. So it is very, very important for you. And before you begin this step, if you have started using another one already, if you have missed any other one already, you have to get some of the previous one left so that you can compare the color to make sure they match with each other. So you have what, like in this one, in this video you are watching, we are going to mix it in 3 buckets. So we provide 4 buckets so that when we start turning it, of course you are going to get there now. You will start turning it inside. So first of all, we start producing the screening paint. We start producing the screening paint. So we are putting the calcium inside the water now. So this is the calcium we are putting inside the water now. Now, when it comes to the quantity that you are going to be put so that everything will be okay, just check the comment below. I have a full course, a full online course that you don't just need to do anything. You can just be following it step by step and you will miss a very thick screening material that will be far better compared to the one you will buy in the market. It is a very comprehensive step by step. In fact, everything like quantity that you need to put inside, the names of the chemicals, and then of course I think there is also a bonus of me showing you wherever. I will also send you the contact of people selling all this screening material in your city or people closest to you. I will also send you their contact so that no matter where you are in Nigeria, so that you can get it from them. So we just finished putting the calcium now. So we just try to mix everything inside. So that is the third bucket. We are missing for the second and the third bucket now. So I just don't want to make this video go fast so that you don't know exactly how everything goes. This video is less than 14 minutes. So if you want to learn something as important as this, you should be patient, you should be patient enough to watch this thing step by step. I don't want to forward this video so that it will be doing blah blah blah. You don't know, you will not understand how everything went. So we are missing the calcium now. This is the first stage. You put your clean water inside the buckets and then you put the calcium inside. Then you put the calcium inside. Then you turn it until the calcium is melted into the water. Yes. So if you have 3 buckets, you know that you are going to put half water in, or you are going to put water to come to the half of the bucket. Then you put the calcium inside. Then you turn inside the 3 buckets, and then you turn all of them. You turn all of them. Okay, now this is the first chemical apart from the calcium. This is the first chemical that you will be putting inside the screeding. After you have mixed the calcium inside the water, you put this chemical inside. Of course, this one, we have been doing this for years, more over a decade, over 10 years. So we can just say, okay, this is the quantity that will go inside, and then it will be exact quantity. So for you that is starting and you don't know how to produce screeding paint yet, then you need to measure it with something. And then, of course, if you get the course on how to produce screeding paint, you will get all the quantity from there. So after putting the chemical, you stir it to make sure it mixes with everything. So we continue to stir it. And of course, for those who like to get the screeding paint that you can apply direct application, yeah, in that course I also teach you how to do direct screeding, how to mix screeding putty that we will use without POP cement. So this is the second chemical you are putting after the calcium, and this one is PVA. So the quantity also. So we are putting it inside now. We are putting that one inside. Now is the chemical that makes sure that the screeding hold on the wall, so that water will not just touch it, and then it will not be doing all this powder. Maybe when after doing the screeding you touch it, it become powder. This is the chemical that makes sure it does not happen. Again, about the quantity, you can get it in the course on the description. So we put it inside the 3 buckets that we are missing. So we stir it. We are stirring it now, and so okay. So now this is the 4th chemical after the calcium. We are going to be using we are going to be using many chemicals, and then I think we have 5. And then this is the 4th one. This 4th one, you have to mix it with water. Yes, you have to mix it with water, and if you want to use it, you have to be very fast, or the screeding will be bad. So you put it inside the water, and then you stir it fast to make sure it melts into the water before you start putting it inside the your mixing. So as you can see, the 3 buckets now, we just put the mixing inside. And then we are stirring it to make sure. And now this one make it thick. This is what makes the screeding paint thick. Yeah, this is the chemical that makes the screeding paint thick. So you stir it. But since we are going to use it outside, and we want it to be white, we'll be putting extra of that chemical. Now we'll be putting extra inside so that it will be thick. Yes, so that it will be thick. So now we are putting the extra now. So put it, and then inside the water again. Then you stir it and put it inside the 3 mixing again. Yes. So you stir it again, and this one will make it thick, very thick, so that if you are applying it outside, you don't need POP cement, and you don't need plenty of black cement, because the black cement make the screeding dark, which is very bad, or maybe is not that bad, but it does not make the building look like somebody really work here. Yes, it does not make the building look like somebody really work. Now, this is where the whole secret is. So just watch these parts as it is. We are putting the black cement inside now. So you put your black cement inside the water, then you stir it to make sure that it is melted or everything is dissolved into the water. Make sure everything dissolves into the water, and then if you are doing it outside, you have to put water seal. It is a bad work if you are not putting water seal in outside screeding. It is a bad work. So you stir it, and then you put it inside your mixing. So you put it inside your mixing. So yes, you share it into them. You share it into them. So after sharing them, after sharing it into all of them, then you stir them until the mix. Of course, you know the first paint is white, but this one now look a bit like let's just say gray. Yes, it looks like gray, but very light gray. So that is the main thing. So you mix the three of them. You mix your 3 buckets. If it's a drum, you know it's only one. And of course, concerning the quantity also, the quantity of the cement, you can check the cost and then you get it there. So you mix it. You mix it, and then you mix the final one. You mix the final one. You mix the final one, and then you mix the 2 of them, like you pour them on each other. Okay, so this is the final chemical. This is the final chemical for the screeding paint mixing. This is ammonia. Now, this is one of the harsh, I think this is the harsh chemical, the most harsh chemical among the screeding paint. So you have to close your nose before you apply, before you mix it. If not, it can seize your breath. Yes, if it's close to your nose, it can seize your breath for seconds. Yes, so you mix it, and then mix all of them. Then you pour them on each other so that the color will blend, so that we will not have this one darker than the other and the other one whiter than the other. So you mix it, and then you pour them on each other. You pour them on each other.